Hi everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counseling, and this video is about frame control in communication in relationships. The concept of frame control is that the way you talk about something can have a great determinant on the response that you get from that communication, and that how you set up a communication or how you frame it can determine significantly the response your partner will have, or at least it has a substantial benefit in doing that. And a lot of people set up communication poorly, or sometimes they'll communicate to their partner using a very, very poor set of frames, or they will communicate with their partner in such a way or at a particular time or moment when the partner will not respond. Let's talk about frame control. In the work that I do with clients, sometimes I'll say some things that may upset them. And I might point out that their strategies in the relationship will not get them to achieve what they want, right? Like, for example, someone who's very controlling. I could say to them, don't be a fucking idiot, don't do that. Well, that's going to get a very different result. But one of the things that I do frequently say to people, what I'm about to say might upset you. So I'm just laying that out at the beginning. But the reason why I communicate this to you is for your happiness. That I put that frame around the communication, and then once they understand that frame around the communication, they understand where you're coming from. And if they understand where you're coming from, then what follows afterwards frequently is received quite positively if the initial frame is positive. So for many clients, I'll say, what I'm about to say might upset you, but I'm just sort of laid out. And the reason why I'm saying is because I want you to be happy. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll be miserable forever. Maintaining stubbornness forever in a relationship means that you'll never be able to let things go. And so while that might have worked in your childhood, it's going to make you miserable forever. That's an example of something I actually directly said. And so how you frame your communication is critical to the response it gets. Another way of framing that communication would be, look, I think you're a completely unreasonable bitch, and if you stay stubborn forever, you're going to be unhappy forever. That's going to get a very different result. So the second part of the communication was practically the same, but the first part wasn't. And if you communicate with a partner about a topic that might be contentious, it's useful to put positive framing at the beginning so that you have a much higher probability of them responding positively. A lot of people frame discussions inelegantly. So in relationship, a couple of positive frames you might put before you say something is, the reason why I'm talking about this is I want our relationship to improve, and this is what's going on that I'm not happy with. Rather than, I'm not happy with this. They're two different communications, but the first one is a lot more elegant and a lot more likely to be received positively. You will have your own way of doing that, but it's really important to recognize if you're going to communicate with someone, particularly about things that are contentious, particularly that might reflect your own behavior, often there is the defensive response when someone's talking to you about your own behavior. But if you frame it right, the chance of you having a discussion that's free from animosity and difficulty is much higher. So I hope this has helped. If you are having issues with communication in your relationship, remember to frame it right. And if you are having issues with your relationship, with communication within your relationship, please give me a call on 0432 681 321. Alternatively, there's a booking link in the description. You can click on the booking link to go to my booking link to book in a session. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to making more positive content for you shortly. Thanks very much. Bye.